tight ends they know they'll be able to count on to make plays. It's the Giants going up against the Eagles. With that, let's send you up to MetLife Stadium. It's a snowy one in the tri-state area. As we bring in our commentators, Jim Nantz and Bill Sims.
Eagles, Giants on EA Sports. A very cold day here in January as we get set for today's matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Bill Sims, and a storybook matchup here today with an unbeaten taking on a big challenger.
Week 17, the final week of the regular season, Jim, still to be undefeated. Now the team knows if they win this game, the pressure will be off of them for 1 week because they have the bye week going into the playoffs. So, played well here today. Just think about today's game and then deal with the playoffs later.
The top team in the NFC will start today on defense. They'll be kicking it away here. So that means Dwayne Harris will be back for the opening kick. And with that kick, these two rivals are ready to go. Harris elects to run it out. Hightower's there to take him down. That return's good for about 18. Manning's coming out now for his first series. He's coming off a hit-or-miss game from a week ago. His quarterback rating on that occasion hovered right around 70. The Eagles defense now is going to go nickel. Three-step drop on the money. That's a gain of 10.
Randall's so fast, you have to back off of him. Why? Because you don't want him to run by you and go deep down the field. So that time he breaks the out route. The quarterback puts it right on target, and he makes the catch just short of the first down marker.
The Giants will take the snap from the 25. Looking at every option. Intercepted. Wilson's going to march onto the field. He's had a rock-solid year at quarterback with a rating that's over 90. Wilson's setting up now in the pistol. First down at the 22. McCoy's taken down at the 26. Here's our look at the Eagles offense, starting with the offensive line. A line that has cleared the way for the second best rushing attack in the NFL. The Eagles snap it at the 26. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
So I look at all these great tight ends in the NFL now. It makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said to heck with that. They want to be pass catchers, and they're good at it.
First down here after the completion. McCoy has the grab. Here's the Giants' defensive lineup. They have found a way this year to be one of the best in the league against the pass. Top 10. They need to get the play off. That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. It's now 2nd down. McCoy is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Running room. Wilson's tackled down at the 15. The Eagles have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20. 1st and 10. Handoff made. Allen's going to make the tackle.
Well, Jim, I can say this, LaShawn McCoy, it doesn't matter when you give him the football, you got to look out because he is a great player. Inside the red zone, most teams want to throw it. They give it to LaShawn McCoy, picks up some nice yards in that time on the run play.
McCoy's met after a gain of 3.
McCoy's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
They better hurry to get the snap. Quarterback did not get the snap in time. That'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still 3rd down.
3rd down after the penalty.
Let's go.
And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. 3rd down after the penalty. Wilson's back in shotgun formation. Wilson's on the move. Pure determination. What a run. Touchdown. Phil, that's a terrific touchdown here late in the 1st, and they've now taken the lead.
Shoot, touchdowns are terrific no matter what time you get them, though, Jim. But, hey, late in the 1st, what a way to answer for that offense. That was a really, really sharp drive.
The Eagles for the extra point. And the extra point is good. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Eagles defense has to still be inspired about that interception they had last time out.
Absolutely. They had everything going for them, I think, in that play. They had pressure. Everybody was hustling to the football, and a good play on that errant throw by the quarterback.
The Giants are at the line of scrimmage with their backfield loaded up. Gurley's got on the handoff. Here's our look at the Giants offense. Their rushing attack this season, nothing short of a disaster. The Giants still driving as the 2nd quarter gets underway. The Eagles defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Gurley's going to take the handoff now.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
The Giants facing third down. A week ago, they were not up to the challenge. The Giants have it at the 29. And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3-and-out for the offense. This defense, Phil Simms, really taking some chances out here early, and it's paying off as they force the punts.
There's two things going on out there, Jim. We got some good defense, but we got a bad offense on the other side. They got to change their play selection.
They're set to punt it away now. Jenkins is going to look for space now. That's a pickup of 14. The Giants defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive that was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
The Eagles are going to line up. Close game, second quarter. The score's 7-0. Let's go. Snapping out of the gun. And Fitzgerald's going to pull in the pull-in pass. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Kelsey's got it. First down. That's reception number 2 for him. The Giants lined up in the nickel. First down at the 23. The grab is made by Kelsey. The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's second down and 8 following the completion.
Get ready.
Wilson's got it in the gun. Throws the pass. Intercepted. That brings the play to an end.
Linebackers nowadays are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run, but how about this interception? Good job, good reading of the quarterback, and a nice catch.
That ball should have been picked, but instead it's knocked away incomplete. The Giants are trailing right now, so you know they're going to have to rely on the passing game the rest of the way. Manning's going to want to pick up his play moving forward, Phil.
Yeah, I think his teammates, his coaches, they're going to want him to pick up his play, no doubt. It is the worst situation for a quarterback to be in. Losing and not playing well, you just got to do it with your mind, have confidence, and go out there and just let it go. You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
On the way, third down. Shotgun look here for Eli Manning. Halfway through the second quarter. Makes the catch in open space. That's his first reception today.
The Giants on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and long situations. But that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
Manning from the shotgun. And there's Cruz. And Cruz is tackled, but earns a new set of downs.
When you play a cover 3 defense, you protect against the deep pass, but the problem is all the underneath stuff is wide open, and the quarterback is taking advantage of that.
First down on the way. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. And now as we come back to the field, we're looking at a defense trying to maintain a lead going into the break. First down at the 37. Looking across the middle. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs. Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Manning will take the snap from the shotgun. That's Manning and Cruz combining. It's third down coming up.
I like this decision by the coach to go with the hurry-up offense here late in the first half. You can't be worried about making mistakes. Sometimes you got to be aggressive. Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
The Giants snap it up at the 26. And he hauls it in.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Manning's completion percentage 70% on the day. Second down and 5. The Giants get a first down. The Giants are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. What a drive this has been. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. New York Giants touchdown. He's caught his 7th touchdown pass of the season. And at the closing moments of the first half, these teams are all even once again.
A lot of good things have happened for both teams, so I think when you go in at halftime, if it goes in tied up, I think both coaches are going to be happy with the situation right here at halftime.
The Eagles about to receive the kick after this game was just tied before halftime. The score's 7-7. Jenkins is going to start his return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Giants defensively have had a great first half, but so too have their counterparts. It's more or less been all about the defense these first 2 quarters, partner.
Well, if you love defense, this is the game for you. And what you do on the offensive side, go in there at halftime, and some of those unique plays that you've been holding back, get them ready and bring them out in the second half.
He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. The Giants with a nickel look here on defense. Second and 2. He'll throw it over the middle. Had it, but the hit knocks the ball out.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
McCoy, solo back set. The Eagles from the 37. McCoy's tackled down at the 39. The Giants decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only 1. The go for it here on 4th down and short. The Eagles approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. The Eagles roll the dice and pick up the first on 4th down.
Yeah, I like that analogy. Roll the dice. Sometimes you got to take a chance and hope it comes up 7. Well, I don't know about the 7, but they pick up the first down.
McCoy lines up in the backfield. First down at the 42. Aaron Donald with the sack.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
Loss of 4 on the play. Both offenses struggled to put up any kind of production in that first half. We're tied up at the intermission. Larry Ridley is coming up after this.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Now let's get to it. Both the Giants and the Eagles have not had the best success scoring the football. It's a passing league, but these defenses have mostly been able to contain that today. All right, let's roll those highlights. Giants on offense early in the first. The pass ends up being picked off. Trufant is the one who makes the pick, halting the offense's drive. Offense out now following the interception. And he'll be tackled at the 11-yard line. Now 2nd and 8. Wilson's throw under pressure leads to the turnover. Casillas is happy to come away with the pick, ending the draw. Offense now with the shot after the pitch. Gordon's got the catch here, and they cap off the drive with the score. We're brand new at 7.
MetLife Stadium is the site of today's game. Jim Nantz, Phil Simms here with the call as we get set for the second half. That return's good for about 24. The Giants defense comes onto the field after a first half stalemate. And can they be the unit here that dictates things in the second half?
I don't see things changing in the second half. I like the way the defense played. They dominated the offense, and the offense, they have no confidence, so the defense has got to take advantage of that.
McCoy's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Travis Kelce comes down with it. Going to take it the distance. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. Whatever adjustments they made at the half obviously had an effect. That touchdown gives them the lead.
No doubt about it. That's got to be so satisfying for a coaching staff to go in at halftime, tell the offensive players some new news to readjust them to what they've seen in the first half and come out and score. What a great job by the offensive staff.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Giants talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
The Eagles defense now is going to go nickel. Larry Donnell has the catch. Trufant's in on the tackle.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
Manning's completion percentage 70% on the day. Third down and 5. With the contact, the ball comes out. And so far, the third quarter has been a carbon copy of what we saw in the first half. It's been a great effort by this defense, Phil.
Yeah, they didn't change anything after halftime. They went in and said everything we're doing is working, so why change? And we saw the results.
Falcons going to take this one from the 18. That picks up 11. The Eagles offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
First down at the 28. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
Loss of 5 on the play. They'll run it here. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. The Eagles get set at the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The Eagles know what a situation they were in right there, and it was a tough one. 3rd and long, what are you going to do? Well, they decide to run the football, and I agree with that. If you try to throw it down the field, it probably was going to lead to a mistake.
Harris from the 14 breaks out of that one, and that's a gain of 13. A look at Dante Hightower right there. And it's been an outstanding day for that unit, and he's been the one leading the charge as usual.
Yeah, it's really interesting watching play. He's just such an imposing, physical guy, and he leads the way out there just by hitting people and taking charge of that defense.
Who has it? Is it? Yes, it's an interception. This will be 2nd down. The Eagles go with the dime formation here on defense. Throws the pass. It's complete to Todd Irving. And making the stop, it's Malcolm Jenkins.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the 2nd half, and you're losing, but you pick up a 1st down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
And pick up about 4.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
The Giants line up, split backfield, 2nd and 6. Gurley has the good catch. And that last play made by Pat Chung.
Jim, if the receiver's open, throw him the football, because here's just a good example. When a guy catches the football short, if he can just break that tackle, they can pick up those extra yards. Good job by the quarterback and receiver that time.
Gains 12.
The Giants just picked up a big 1st down that time, Jim. When you're down in the 2nd half, every 1st down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
The Giants offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the 4th quarter. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Giants in the end zone.
Holding. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty and let them play. The Giants with a PAT to tie the contest. And the point after is good. Got a tie game here now, and what's been a good one so far. The score's 14-14. Peterson's running this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
The Eagles clearly came into the week prepared to get their tight end involved again. Kelsey's bounced back after a quiet game.
Well, I guess the defense has been caught off guard here. After last week, they thought there's no way they're going to throw it to the tight end. Well, they were wrong. The tight end is hot. You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Eagles have it at the 39. And that's a gain of maybe 5. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. McCoy is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. No time to huddle now.
Get ready.
First down at the 50. Ball is out. After nearly turning it over, it's second down.
Well, let's go. Fred, 38.
Quick drop back. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That's his first reception today.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Wilson's completion percentage 70% on the day. Wilson's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. Set up now at the 39-yard line. McCoy's in the backfield. Single back set. Vicks running away from the pressure. Gains 15.
That's an excellent job by the quarterback getting a few yards there with the run. You know, when you play against him, of course, anytime he drops back to pass, you've got to be alert for the run.
Double tight end formation. Vic's going to take off with it. And it's in the hands of Zach Ertz.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with an Eagles official. Tyler Wilson's injury appears to be related to the upper body. Trainers are saying it is a severe injury, but would not confirm what the injury is at this time.
Kelsey's been the go-to tight end today, Phil, and really getting it done.
Yeah, if you want a great passing offense, you need a tight end who can really force the defense to cover him underneath and especially deep down the field. This tight end can do it all. Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you've got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. First down and 10. And the toss over to McCoy. McCoy taken down. Ends up picking up 4.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up. And when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Vicks 3 for 3 with that completion. The give. And gains about 1. The Eagles had a very good run game last week, but it hasn't been the same today. McCoy's coming off a big game, but it's been a struggle for him in this one.
It has been a struggle, but it's not his fault. The offensive line has to give him a chance, and also the defense is playing the run. They're crowding the line of scrimmage. find something different.
And a gain of 4. The Giants defense will stop the clock here with under 2 to go as they want to preserve the clock. The Giants have their backs against the wall, but they want to try and find a way to stand tall here late in this tie game. Back at the line. They're going for it on 4th. He breaks the play. He's in for the touchdown.
Oh, it's a beautiful job. I still love seeing it when the offense can get down near the goal line and just run that football in there. Great job by the offense. Now let's see what the defense can do.
Inside of the uprights. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Harris has got it. Taken down at the 45. That return's good for about 25. The Giants offense still has a chance here, Phil. Late in the game, can they make something happen?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see, Jim. I think let's look at it from the defensive side. Know the situation. If they get the ball, they catch a pass, make sure you come up and make the tackle. Don't let them catch and run and get a big play against you. Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game. Third and long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third and long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy. There's a fine line there when you're winning the football game. What do you do on the defensive side? Well, that time, the defensive coordinator stayed aggressive, and he forces a 4th down by the offense.
Crucial play here. 4th down on the way. Heaving it down the field. Manning's inability to produce the conversion on 4th down in all likelihood signals the end of their last chance to win this game.
In situations like this, I know the coaches and his teammates all expect him to come through, but not that time. Just not a good play.
The Giants will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point.
Let's go.
LaShawn McCoy takes the handoff. Allen's able to read that play and make the hit. The Giants stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. The Eagles have to get to the 33 for a first. Michael Vick will take it from the gun. And the throw is incomplete.
That was a nice call by the defensive coordinator that time. He stays aggressive, and he puts the offense in a 4th down situation.
The Eagles signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Going for it on 4th down. They'll go for it on 4th down. Late stages.
Let's go.
Vick in shotgun formation. The Eagles turn the ball over on downs.
When you're winning the game in the second half and you go for it on 4th down and you come up short, I'm telling you what, if you lose this football game, there is going to be a lot of second guessing going on. That was a big gamble, and it didn't pay off.
Amari Cooper has the catch. And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here. The Giants have used all of their timeouts. They'll have to go the rest of the way here in the 4th quarter without one. The Giants take it from the 33. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete. Phil, it's third down. They are in four-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
Could have been intercepted.
An incomplete pass there, and we're looking at probably one last play here in regulation.
Well, everybody thinks when maybe there's one last play, there's going to be one of those long passes down the field, a Hail Mary. But the teams nowadays, they have so many options. They have hook and laterals. They have pick. Plays, they got everything, so it's going to be interesting to see which play they run.
The Giants with probably their final chance coming up. Back at the line. They're going for it on fourth. The Giants take it from the 33. Going to take it home for the touchdown.
What a job by this team. They have fought hard all day long, and they find a way to get a touchdown. Now they're only an extra point from tying this game up. What a job.
It's as tight as it can be. The game all square in the final moments.
Yeah, when the game gets in this situation, Jim, which coach has the courage to call that play that's a little daring? They could backfire, but if it doesn't, it gives you a chance to win the game.
Time has run out in regulation, and yes, indeed, we are going to overtime. So here in overtime, the rules change. If you receive the ball first and get a touchdown, the game is over. However, if you take the ball down on your first drive and only manage a field goal, the other team will have a chance to tie or win the game. And if both teams get field goals on their opening drives, the next team to score from there will win the game.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff.
And they have him covered up and bring him down inside of the 15.
The Giants offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
And the overtime period begins on this play. And Cooper is able to get hold of it. Cooper's able to get the job done and picks up the first down.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Manning's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Gets about 4 yards that time.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Gurley's going to secure the handoff.
And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
The Giants' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the field room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
First down at the 37. Jennings left side. Jennings tackled down at the 15.
Jennings is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First and 10. Back to the ground now on first down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Loss of 3 on the play. Eli Manning will take it from the center here.
Dropping back 3. The catch is made by Gordon.
That's his 3rd catch of the day.
The Giants had a nice play designed that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning.
We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one.
Third and 4.
And it's a walk-off